Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're going to take a look at different of two squares. Uh, People are having a lot of difficulties in different of two squares, but just need to apply the concepts. Okay, you need to factorize a different of two squares completely. Okay, from look of things, you can see this is not a different of two squares. But if you do the needful, we will see it's a different of two squares. Okay, we need to factor what is common. X here, we left with x squared minus 1, which means x squared is a square, a perfect square, and the negative 1 is a perfect square, meaning to say you are now separating two different squares. What we need to do is to find the square root here, square root here. Square root for x squared is x, write x, then square root for negative 1 is 1. Okay, write a negative on the other side, a positive on the other side. Then write the square roots for these two numbers, x and 1, which is x minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay, for example, let's take this example, x squared minus y squared. So what you are going to do, open bracket, close bracket, open bracket, close bracket. You put a positive and negative on the other side. Then what we're going to do is write the square root, which is x minus y, x plus y on the other side. Just sign changes, but only the square root will be written in these brackets. So this is how we are going to do in this form. Let's move on to question number 2. Okay, question number 2 reads 4a squared minus 9 is a difference of two squares. 4a squared is a perfect square. 9 is a perfect square. We need to say we are subtracting two squares. What we need to do is to apply the same concept which we applied earlier. Okay, is a difference of two squares. We're going to open two brackets, open, close. All right, like this. Okay, right. What you need to do is to find a square root for a squared, which is 2a, then for 9, which is 3. So I'm going to write in the other side positive, the other side negative. Then we're dealing with the square roots for these two numbers, 2a minus 3, 2a plus 3. These are square roots for those numbers. Okay, on the other side a negative, on the other side a positive. So our answer becomes 2a minus 3, 2a plus 3 is our final answer for question number 2. We move on to question number 3. Still factor difference of two squares again. Factorizing difference of two squares. 9x squared minus 1. Again, we need to find the square root for 9x squared and the negative 1. For 9x squared is 3x. For 1 is 1. Okay, going to open bracket, close bracket, likewise, open bracket, close bracket. Write a negative, a positive on the other bracket. I square root for that one, 3x, 3x, yeah. I square root for that one, it's 1, it's 1. So it's just a simple trick. We need to find the square roots for two numbers and then open two brackets, a positive on the other side, a negative on the other bracket, then write the square roots like that. Okay, we now move on to the next question, which is question number 4. It reads 8x squared, 8x cubed minus 2x y squared. Okay, firstly, now we need to find the common factors from this expression. Okay, we find 2 here and x. Okay, what is left is 4x squared minus y squared. Now we are now left with a difference of two squares in our brackets. We need to apply the same concept again. 2x, open bracket, close bracket, open bracket, close bracket, a negative on the other bracket and a positive on the other bracket. We need to find the square root 2x, square root y, 2x plus y. So this is our final answer. We solved this completely. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 reads 50a to the power 3 minus 8 50a to the power 3. Okay, sorry. 58 to the power 5 minus 8 to the power 3 b squared. This is our question. 58 to the power 5 minus 8a to the power 3 b squared. We need to find what is common. What is common here is 2a to the power 3. We are left with the 25a squared minus 4b squared. So this is a difference of two squares between brackets. Okay, what is the square root for 25a squared? It's 5a. Square root for 4b squared is 2b. Open bracket, close bracket, open bracket, close bracket. A negative on the other, positive on the other. A square root 5a right 2b 5a plus 2b. As simple as that. What needed to be done is to apply the concepts as it is. Okay. We now move on to question 6. Okay, question 6 is xy close bracket squared minus z squared. It's also a different square two squares because xy is squared. Okay, meaning to say it's a perfect square. Then z is squared too. Meaning to say it's a perfect square. We're going to apply the same concept again. Open bracket, close bracket, open bracket, close bracket. A negative, a positive. Square root for that one is xy. The square root for z for z squared is z. So our answer is xy minus z xy plus z. This is our final answer for